The nature of darkness and toxic people. Sometimes darkness doesn't appear in terrifying forms. It wears a familiar smile. It lives in the people around us. Not all evil screams. Some of it whispers quietly, making you doubt yourself, wounding your soul without warning. There are people who aren't just selfish. They silently erode your spirit, little by little, until you forget who you really are. But the wise are different. They observe. They protect the fortress within. Today, I want to share 6 clear signs to help you recognize people like this. Because the sooner you see them for who they are, the better you can protect your dignity, your peace, and your strength. They exploit your vulnerabilities. Have you ever shared a dream with someone only to watch it turn into a weapon? That's exactly what toxic people do. They seek out what you fear most or treasure the deepest, and then use it to control you. Seneca once said, "If you wish to be loved, love." But these people do the opposite. They take the love you offer and turn it into a chain wrapped back around your own neck. Strength doesn't mean having no weakness. It means knowing where you're vulnerable and guarding those places like treasure. So ask yourself, have you unknowingly handed someone the key to your deepest fears? If so, it's time to take it back. No one can use against you what you've already had the courage to accept. They sow division and conflict. Have you ever felt a room grow tense, but no one said a word? That's often the mark of a silent manipulator. They don't attack directly, they whisper just enough to plant suspicion, then step back and watch everything fall apart. They don't need to raise their voice. Just enough chaos and people begin turning on each other. Epictetus once said, "What hurts is not what people say, but how you choose to interpret it." So protect your mind like sacred ground. Don't let yourself become a pawn in someone else's game. Steer clear of gossip. Stay anchored in your own clarity. Because when peace lives inside you, no one outside can tear you apart. They never take responsibility. One of the clearest signs of a toxic person is this: they never take responsibility. No matter what they do, the blame is always pushed elsewhere. They deflect, deny, and slowly make you wonder, maybe I'm just too sensitive? But here's the truth. Responsibility is the doorway to growth, and some people are simply afraid to walk through it. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So don't wait for an apology from someone who lacks the courage to say, "I was wrong." Keep your energy for what truly matters. Let go and walk forward with peace. They drain your energy and inner peace. Have you ever left a conversation feeling more exhausted than when it started? As if your joy had quietly slipped away? That's not an accident. Some people don't just want your attention. They want to extinguish your light. They plant heaviness in your heart, sow doubt, guilt, and fatigue. And over time, they chip away at your peace, piece by piece. Seneca once said, "Associate with people who will make you a better person." So ask yourself honestly, does this person bring stillness or chaos? Your energy is sacred. It nourishes your soul. Protect it. Don't let anyone take what keeps you alive. They disguise toxicity as kindness. Sometimes danger doesn't come with rage, it comes wrapped in kindness. A warm smile, a generous gift, an unsolicited favor that makes you feel indebted. It looks like compassion, but deep down, something feels off. That's the trap. Some toxic people wear kindness like a mask, just enough to lower your guard, until they slowly gain control over your emotions. Seneca once reminded us, "What fortune gives you is not truly yours." Real kindness doesn't seek repayment, so don't just listen. Observe. If their help makes you feel obligated, trust your instincts. Sometimes the sweetest bait hides the sharpest hook. If today's message spoke to something deep within you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Someone out there may need to hear this just to feel a little less alone. Because when we learn to recognize the people who harm us, we begin to reclaim our power. The path of wisdom isn't always loud. It's quiet, intentional, steady. And on that path, clarity is strength and awareness is armor. So keep choosing yourself. Stay grounded, stay awake, And no matter what darkness you face, walk forward with your dignity, your peace, and your light intact.